Enemy neutralized. Our forces are victorious.
Hello guys, what's up? Welcome back to Galaxy Playgroundz. So how are you all doing tonight? Hello to Unknown Entity and Super Sports Games over DLive. Hello guys. Thanks for dropping by. And also to the Edward over on Facebook. Thank you for dropping by. So yeah, to everyone who are currently watching the stream, hello guys, welcome to the stream, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. So tonight we're gonna play Age of Wonders Planetfall for the first time. The game was released this week, and this is my very first sponsored stream. So yeah, thank you to Restream and Paradox Interactive for making this possible. The game is the 5th installment in the Age of Wonders series and features a sci-fi setting. It was released for Microsoft Windows, PS4 and Xbox One. So Age of Wonders Planetfall is the newest strategy game with all the exciting tactical turn-based combat and in-depth empire building of its predecessors to space in an all-new sci-fi setting. So yeah, there you go. Hey Bakers, what's up? Thanks for dropping by, bro. How are you doing? Hello Rakan brother, what's up? Thank you for Rakan brother says, how have I not been a follower? Well bro, thank you for dropping by and thanks for following my channel. So yeah, what's up man? I'm very excited for this special sponsored stream, and thank you guys for dropping by. It's really meant something to me. I appreciate all the support. So Rakan brother, how are you doing today? What time is it there right now? Dakers, I'm excited for you. Thank you Dakers, thank you for the support. I'm glad that you're here. And it's around 9:52 AM in your time, Dakers. I hope you had your breakfast. So let's try the game now. Actually, it's been a while since my last strategy game. Hey Unknown, thank you for sending me that cool sparks. So let's start.
Commander's personal record. Vanguard LCVP-86 emerged from void space intact. Our destination is a small planet located near to the anomaly in the system. Scans are showing nothing but static from the research outpost below. The distress call we received remains the only sign of life.
You know what? I really
The
love
void anomaly
the
looms
graphics
over the
here.
planet like a dark omen. These scientists must have been mad to study the phenomenon from this close. But it's not for me to question their motives. We're here to secure a foothold, search for any survivors, and investigate what happened. Prepare for Planetfall.
Okay. Commander Chuck Kelder. Reese Vanguard. Okay. Beaker says graphics are beautiful. Yep, we really love the graphics here. And all this UI, it's really nice. Planet Sky, Dolos Minerva objectives, search for survivors, and find out what happened. Let's go.
Welcome, Commander. I am Ava, your autonomous integrated virtual assistant.
Eva.
Standard issue for every planetary governor of the Star Union. My messages will appear when important actions are undertaken for the first time. They can be reviewed at any time in the Imperial Archives.
You can pan the camera using arrow keys and zoom in, zoom out using scroll on your mouse. Planetfall successful, Commander, powering up these colony systems. Searching for survivors. Super sport games. Yeah, it's kinda look like that. Hey Colonel, Panic, what's up? How are you doing, Colonel? Searching for survivors. Hint you can see your progress in your currently active quest.
This is an army. Armies contain up to 6 units on a single hex and are used to explore the world, attack enemy armies, and defend colonies.
Yeah, grinding Clash Pass.
To move an army, select it, and then move the cursor to the hex you want it to go to. A preview of the route is shown, with a blue path to indicate how far the army can move this turn. This is the colony interface. It allows you to inspect and control your settlements on this planet. The tabs at the top left cycle through the production and colonist options. Under this colony's name, you can see the amount of each resource this colony generates. A description and a breakdown of the colony's income can be found in the tooltips of each resource. The currently selected colony tab is Unit Production. All units available for construction are listed here.
Unit production. All units available for construction are listed here. So we're gonna search for survivors.
This is the unit panel, where all the information on a unit can be viewed, including their active and passive abilities in the list on the left side. Units can have different roles in combat.
Okay, let's go. I recommend we start with building the central replicator facility to increase production.
This is the Structure Production tab. Colony structures can be built from here to unlock new units, strengthen the economy, and bolster the colony's defenses. Units and structures can be built in a colony by selecting the Produce option, which places them in the production queue.
Okay. Establish colony. Upon the colony interface and complete the central replicator facility production project found in the structure production tab. Accept.
When all suggested actions from the task notifier above the minimap have been handled, the option will automatically change to End Turn. Ending the turn will prevent you from taking any further actions until your next turn, unless you are attacked.
Colonel says, not much planned today. We are going camping next week. Wow, next weekend. So prob won't be on much then. So are you going with the kids, Brett? Hopperhound and Hunter. So we can produce this now. Vanguard Trooper.
The Unit's Template Manager interface shows you mod templates for units under your control. All rival commanders and native NPC factions you encounter on the planet are listed in the Diplomacy interface. Operations form a flexible toolkit that allows commanders to support military actions and steer government policies. Ops of increasing strength are strategic and doctrine op. The Colony Overview interface shows important information on all your colonies. Your HQ colony is marked with the throne icon. The Military Overview interface shows important information about your armies, heroes, and items.
Colonel says, yep, one last thing before school starts. Okay. They both go to school this year, so lots of running around town. Yeah. Even your younger kid, is this his first time going to school?
The Task Notifier shows actions available during the current turn, as well as urgent matters that require attention.
To unlock basic infrastructure upgrades for our colony.
Welcome to the Research Center, Commander. Here we allocate knowledge to rediscover the technologies of the Star Union and search for new frontiers. Military research concerns unit unlocks, unit mods, and military operations.
There are a lot of skills and mods here. Research. Colonel says he turned 6 this the 27th of this month. Yeah, he is starting kindergarten. Oh wow, nice. So where are my
The
units?
Colonist tab lists details of the colony's growth and happiness. The colony's output can be fine-tuned by assigning colonists to resource slots. The Sector Production tab lists the structures that can be built in any of the province sectors of the colony.
There are no survivors here. It looks like the structure was overrun by critters. We must clean this biodome and annex its sector to our colony. This will expand our domain and increase our supplies. Yo Brian, thank you for liking the stream. We do not have enough colonists to control additional sectors yet, Commander. We will need additional food to allow the colony to grow. Larger colonies can sustain more private sectors. We can recover extra food from the overgrown biotome. Let's try. Let's try the battle.
The battle has started, Commander. The defending army always gets to act first, followed by the attackers. During a combat turn, each unit has 3 action points to spend on using their abilities, which can cost between 1 and 3 action points. Regardless of cost, using an ability always ends the unit's turn. Commanders and heroes are some of the strongest units in any army, capable of wielding a variety of powerful weapons and even piloting vehicles. They level up as they gain experience, allowing them to unlock new abilities and buffs. Each unit has active abilities that they can use during combat. Next to attacks, they have a guard ability, which increases the unit's defenses until the start of their next turn. Guard abilities always cost 1 action point. Try moving your units forward to form a gun line, Commander. There are several nearby obstacles that your Vanguard troopers can take cover behind, symbolized by a shield icon when hovering over the hex in cover.
Forming a gun line. I'm not sure if I'm doing this right, but
A friendly unit has moved into cover. Cover protects the units by making it harder for enemies to hit them with abilities. Cover is directional and only protects against attacks if it is between the targeted unit and the enemy.
Baker said this is a cool looking game. Yep. Yeah, there are a lot of infos that I need to learn, but overall the game is really nice. Should I move closer? Grenade. How to end my turn? Escape. Grenade. No!
Has been staggered, causing it to lose an action point. Most melee attacks and explosives will stagger
I'm
units.
so sorry, guys. I throw a grenade to my unit. Just testing if my grenade is working. Okay, I'm good. Come on guys, kill these bugs.
A unit attacked from the sides or back is considered flanked and takes increased damage. Units in guard mode cannot be flanked.
Wow, nice
Enemy
damage.
down.
Cool, nice. Focus, laser array.
Most abilities that are used on enemy units have an accuracy rating, which is the chance that the ability hits the intended target.
Oh, it missed. Okay, I think there's a barricade over here.
Units with melee attacks will enter melee overwatch at the end of their turn, denoted by a red sword icon above their heads. While this unit is in melee overwatch, they will use their primary melee ability against any enemy unit that moves through their threatened area or uses an ability adjacent to them.
What? Those guys are dead. Kill it.
Units with melee attacks will enter melee overwatch at the end of their turn, denoted by a red sword icon above their heads. While this unit is in melee overwatch, they will use their primary melee ability against any enemy unit that moves through their threatened area or uses an ability adjacent to them.
Enemy neutralized. Our forces are victorious.
Nice. We won. Commander, colony has now grown big enough to support an additional sector. I recommend annexing this sector, which contains the biodome, as this will add its food's income to our colony. This is the food, 95.
Objective completed.
Expand colony. Expand your colony by annexing the nearby sector. You can annex a sector by moving a unit on top of the sector banner and then selecting annex sector in the options.
planets are divided into geographical sectors that contain natural resources or valuable remnants of the star union. Sectors can be settled with colonizers or annexed as provinces to existing colonies by interacting with the central sector map marker.
Annex sector as province for Velon.
Sectors usually have both a climb and a terrain feature that determine their economic potential. To make your colonies thrive, sectors need to be annexed to colony centers. This turns them into province sectors that add income to their parent colony once they are further developed.
Familiar signals. Locate the Vanguard military signal in the nearby sector. Can I build more armies?
The Objectives interface gives an overview of available objectives. Quests can come from NPC factions or from special sources during the campaign. Society research concerns economic development, governmental policies, and espionage.
Society research. Yeah, okay. I already set the military research. Now it's time for society. Allows unit to embark into a transport to travel across water. Recreational dome. Deploy monitor. Let's go with this.
You have just annexed a sector, and it can now be exploited for one of the main resources. Ideally, the chosen exploitation type matches the terrain and climb features of the sector for future leveling potential.
Annex a sector and can now be exploited for one of these main resources. The higher the level of the sector, the more that can be gained from it through exploitation. After the sector has been exploited, a specialization can be built in it to further increase the sector's economic value. Conduct research to unlock sector specialization. How can we best exploit our new province sector? Okay. Choose zone.
Objective completed.
Raise, burn a sector, base to the ground. Releases the sector base as a forward base, detaching it from your colony. And it's fine. Lieutenant Jack, what the hell are you doing on this rock? Last I heard, you were stationed on Live 6. Colonel says, are you streaming tomorrow? Yeah. I'm thinking to stream again tomorrow, Brett. Do you have time tomorrow, Brett, or do you also have plans? I'm thinking to stream maybe art stream. We'll see. Taiyu Chang, Commander Jack Kilder, I require your immediate assistance. Our settlement is overrun with upper hounds, and we need help fighting them off. We are sending you blueprints for some weapon modifications. Let's burn these bugs down. We'll make work of these bugs. Before engaging in battle, should mod our units to make them more combat effective. Select armed army and inspect units in the army panel.
Objective completed.
What? So where's the mod? So I have 2 armies now. 2 armies. One with Jack and then Dave.
Mods allow you to improve your units later in the game, and allow you to adapt your arsenal to ever-evolving threats.
Ah, wow, nice. Wait, let's see. No. Mod equivalent units. What's the difference?
Once mods have been assigned to a unit, a new template needs to be made for the modified unit.
Colonel says, if it's in the morning for me, then I can. Okay. Yeah, it's around 10:23 a.m. in your area, Brett. Hey there, Curtis. What's that emoticon? And why are you watching on Mixer? So let's mod this too. I can't use this. This unit's mods are disabled as it is upgraded. Okay. Super Sports says, I'm doing jump bugs. Community games tonight, tomorrow. Morning for you. Tomorrow. Ah, okay. So it's tomorrow morning at my time. Okay. I hope I'm awake that time. Hopefully, hopefully I'm awake in the morning, early in the morning. Should be fun because I ended up getting pack 3. Oh, nice. Yeah, let's see. Hopefully I'm awake. Do you not want me? It's okay, Dakers. I'm just, I just surprised you're there. It's okay. Should be fun, yes. I'm trying to get Andrea to commit, but she doesn't want to. Is he going to stream too, Joe, tomorrow? Right.
Quantum-powered molecular machines are not magic, they're science. But the uncertainty principle dictates that if I explain to you exactly how it works, it'll stop working that way. So just trust me, it's not magic, it's just probabilistic, quantum state-driven subatomic machines. Stanley Strangelove, publicist, Smalltech Enterprises.
Let's go with smart defenses. Let's go with it. Frontier facilities.
Our colonies require the means to protect themselves and a reason to stay. At the very least, it's time to invest in some good old-fashioned guns and beer. Dollar Smith, Deneb Colony Mayor.
Recreational dome, colony upgrade. Let's go with the food. Unknown says, how's the game so far? Right now, based on the game, I'm expanding my territory. So right now, so this is my first one. It's from Velun. I expanded my territory, and now I got this area now, fungal habitats. So I'm aiming to get this area too, and then explore more of the area. So far the game is really nice, the graphics is really good, and then I just need to learn how to use some of the features here. There are a lot of features that I need to learn, like the mods, how to set them up, and then level up my research. I mean, I need to relearn, or I need to learn on what research I need to level up. Oh nice, Super Sports, I'm excited. Alright, you convinced me to come back over. It's okay, Dakers. Because I put 100 Lino there, so I hope you get some of Lino points there.
When engaging an army in
time
combat,
for
all
combat.
armies adjacent to the defending army that are allied to either the defending army or the attacking army are drawn into combat as well.
Manual combat. There are a lot of bugs in this area. So let's just move. Oh wait, don't too close. Um. Okay, it's time to set up GM units. Speaker says chesty. Yeah, chesty. Colonel says they all took cover. Yep. Lot of bugs in this area, and we need to kill these bugs. Okay, I think I'm good. What's that? What happened? Claw strike.
Unit has fallen.
What? They are dead.
After the first round of combat, tactical operations can be launched by both sides. Tactical operations can be accessed using the Operations Interface button in the bottom right of the screen.
Operations available.
These units are now dead. And let's get closer. Yeah, let's kill this thing.
Enemy annihilated.
Okay.
Unit destroyed. Unit down.
Wow. Kill it.
Enemy eliminated. Unit has fallen.
No. Wild field laser.
Enemy neutralized.
Oh, okay. Even my units can receive damage. Yeah.
Enemy neutralized. They'd never stood a chance.
Hey Joe, thanks for liking the stream. And thank you, Commander. You got us out of a tight spot there. Super Sports, thank you for liking the stream. Don't mention it, Lieutenant. Status report, what happened here? Any survivors? None on their side, but our colony was burned to the ground during the assault. You are looking at all that remains of my detachment and the colony. What a mess. I'm sorry about your casualties. Lieutenant, what about this Voidtech facility? Why were they after it? All of the scientists who knew of the facility perished in the assault. With our colony destroyed, we were unable to annex the landmark to investigate it further. Lead the way to the Voidtech facility.
Objective completed.
Nice. Now that you have a new colonizer unit, you can found a second colony. A new colony will expand your domain on this planet and increase your income and economic growth. More questions. Explore the nearby sector to find the Voidtech. Gravitronic wave. What's that? What the hell was that? A gravitronic wave passed through the system, original though. Further analysis, I will need to connect to the Voidtech facility. It contains advanced sensors that are attuned to the void anomaly. What's that? I only have 3 units now. Let's produce more units. There are signs of battle all over the structure. Lieutenant Chang is the facility still operational. The damage you see on the structure is all superficial. All of the heavy fighting occurred on the outskirts. Can you access the facility and use its sensors to see what's happening with the void underneath? See, you can link directly to their mainframe. Don't have time to lose. We found our second colony nearby and annexed this sector to it.
Landmarks are remnants of powerful Star Union structures. There are 3 kinds of landmarks: bronze, silver, and gold, with increasing economic value.
Landmarks are remnants of powerful Star Union structures. There are 3 kinds of landmarks with increasing economic value. Landmarks have an inherent exploitation, with gold and silver landmarks automatically counting as a level 5 sector. Landmarks unlock special doctrines and colony structures when they are annexed. Okay.
Operations available for priming.
There are 3 new landmarks or areas revealed. Hey, Colonel Panic, thank you for sending those lemons, bro. Thank you. Let's create more units. Thank you for sending those lemons, Brent. Okay, let's explore this area now. Eagle Bluff Woods. Domain owned by you. No problem. Thank you, Brent. And turn.